Up, my folks. I hope y'all have been doing well. Got Onyx and Yo-Yo out on a field trip. Pretty little pups. Trying to see how they'll get out of pocket on me yet. She's starting to really run the edges a lot. They drive me fucking crazy, so I brought them out to wear themselves out. But anyway, yeah, I hope everyone's doing good. I've had a lot of people contact me about dogs and all. And like I said, I had my litter of pups. And that's really what I got available. Everybody wants older dogs and all, and I understand that, you know, but there is something that I wanted to, make a point to say, because regardless of anything, I want y'all to do well with the dogs and then have an enjoyable experience with them, okay? And everybody wants to be a breeder. Y'all, come on, let's go, Yo-Yo. Everybody wants to be a breeder. Everybody, what's up on, and taking one, like buying a brood dog for me, if you don't have the experience, it's going to be a bad experience, I assure you. A lot of you guys don't really understand the work involved, and it's not like the female just has puppies and you just got to feed and water and they just grow like a flower. That's not happening. It's not how it is. Come on, Yo-Yo. Um, there's a lot of work involved, very time consuming, and you know, I don't think a lot of you guys really quite understand what's all entailed in it. And it's best, like I tell you, I'm not being an asshole. I had a couple fuck yous, blah blah blah, back and forth. But it's best to get puppies and learn the dogs. That way you're gonna go through everything. You're gonna go through them being sick, them having, the whole process of raising the animal up and understanding them a little bit better than if you just start out trying to breed dogs. Okay, come on. I'm gonna make them do one more little walk with me. Come on. Where the fuck are y'all? Come meet your asses over here. Come on. They might be wore out. They might be ready to go home. Fucking hanging out under the truck. But anyway, come on. One more walk. Come on. Yo-Yo. This is part of that puppy shit. Yo-Yo. On it. Come on. Get away from you now. But anyway, there's a whole lot to it, and a lot of you guys don't understand. I'm not being a jerk. I just want you to, it's a lot of, it takes a lot of dedication that I don't think, I've seen a lot of inexperience in these dogs. Come on, girls. And bad things will happen, it happened to the bitch, happened to, the puppies and everything. And just jumping into these dogs, it ain't like what you think. Like, I talked with several good friends, and like they say, the dogs it's a train wreck. This community is a train wreck. It is. And, I've had guys say that, I had a good friend tell me, damn, man, you're synonymous with a bully name. And that's the problem. I don't want to be synonymous with a bully name. That's what our problem is. Our community as a whole is it's impure. You know what I'm saying? If you had people that just dedicated to these dogs and that was it, but they're not. It's a bully breeds thing. That's all new, and it's come in, and a lot of the people involved in that shit, all they are is drama, and that's what they bring over. They just want to keep drama. They're backbite. They'll lie about people. I mean, I've seen it all. The new it's not the same. It's just not. I mean, look at how it is. Look at what most of the fucking YouTube channels are about. It's about hacking on another guy and getting drama going. You don't really want to be the part of that shit. Trust me. There's only one reason to have these dogs. If you love them. It ain't going to be like, everyone thinks they're going to be like the Tom Garners of the world. The truth of the matter is, you will barely make enough money to pay for the dogs. Okay? Unless you charge an outrageous amount for puppies and all that shit, and then you got a whole nother can of worms. And then you got to deal with the people involved. A lot of people, it ain't like the old days on that either. You don't know who who's who in these dogs. You know what I mean? It's just something I think if you're really interested in dogs, get a puppy and raise it and see if that's really what you want to do. You know, that's what I'm saying. Because it ain't like I just got these dogs one day because I wanted a pit bull. I found solace in these dogs when there was none anywhere else in my life at the time. And I've done it many times in my life. I found solace in these dogs. You know, I'm just going to try to find that somewhere else. I'm going to keep my stuff, you know what I mean? But I'm not going to give it out to be messed with and hacked up. They can stay right here and that's fine. I'll just, the boys can breed whenever they want to. And if they want to litter pups, they can breed one up. I don't care. But as far as like, you know, letting these older dogs go to people that are inexperienced, that's like giving a 16-year-old with his driver's license a Ferrari his first fucking time. And I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you the truth. Okay? These dogs have been hand-picked, hand-bred by me for so long. I breed for a particular purpose. You know, everyone was saying on the Patterdales, oh man, you know, this and that and other. I don't care. I've already got a lineup on them Patterdales. Them Patterdales I'm going to actually be able to use to actually hopefully make a little business with, you know, and actually make the dogs make some money. I've already talked to several pest control companies and got the go ahead with them. But the thing is, I don't care about what a community of Patterdale owners say. I don't care about digging under a mountain. I don't care about groundhogs. I don't care about that. I don't have that. I got nutria and fucking armadillos that I'm worried about. You know, something I can go collect off of and get paid for. You know, problem animals around here. That's all I'm worried about. You know, and my dogs, just like these dogs, they'll be bred for a certain purpose and they'll excel at it. Like these dogs, I have to, you know, breed for. They got to be intelligent. They got to be able to work together. There's a lot of things that a lot of bloodlines have not been bred for that you got to really know and be able to look at it and be honest with yourself. And it's hard to do with inexperience, man. Or you're going to just make a same old, same old. You know what I mean? I mean, there's a different type of dog. These got to be a different, like, they have to be every bit as game as any dog in the world. But they also have to be able to house together sometimes, ride together, work together. Not, you know, they have to have a little more sense. They have to have, you know when to turn it on and turn it off, and you have to be able to pull that out of them, you know. And it's hard to breed dogs and get that when you just have one motion, you know what I mean? So it takes time. That's what I'm saying. It's taken me a long time to finding out which makes what, where I can have dogs like these, dogs with some intelligence, that'll come up, that, you know, do what you want, still have it all, but can still be hanging out with the grandkids, you know. There's a lot of bloods out there. There's a lot of dogs that, you know, people like to hoop and holler about, but fuck, dude, would you let your grandkid go near him, or your kid, or your wife? You got to ask yourself these things. You know what I'm saying? Because the dog is on, like I said before, the dog is only hunting for so many hours of his life. Then the rest of it, he's your dog, you know. And that's what I figured is you can have it all. These dogs that were bred over the years to be great dogs, you know. I got particulars of mine. I don't like a motherfucking puppy killer. I can't stand a puppy killer. You know, I really don't like males that'll hit females and vice versa and all that stuff. I don't like all that, you know. And it's hard to, you got to find out how to make them where they ain't like that they still got all the qualities that you want. Come on, let's go. Y'all gonna learn to come back when I holler. She's a little more hard-headed. I sell that one to the right person. She's gonna be more difficult. Come on, she's beautiful. Pure Eline turtle buster. But you know, there's just certain things that I put into these dogs over the years that, you know, you can't. There ain't no way, man. I ain't just gonna let it get thrown away, you know, because somebody doesn't really have a concept of what they're doing. You know, they're more for people that already have my dogs, that already work with them, that know them. You know, that's just all there is to it. Like I said, I bred them for that purpose, and you know, and like people calling and asking me this and all that. I don't know the new slangs, what people are saying. Because I had a boy asking about a prospect, and like I tell you, when I tell you something's green, it ain't green light. I don't even. It's green, meaning it's not trained out. It's not finished out dog. You know what I mean? Usually my puppies, they get shit like this throughout their life all the time, so they're a little easier than like buying a dog that's just been on the chain. But you know, and some of them, when I say they're green, that means they've not they're just that age, you know what I mean? They're green, they're fresh. They don't have no experience with anything yet. They don't really even, you're going to have to teach them a lot. You know what I mean? Certain dogs like that, like if I got one that I made for brood dog and all that stuff, he might not get run. You know what I mean? I might not never put him on a haul. So he's green. He's not, you know, I have no idea about him until you look at him. You know, I might not even fuck with him until I think he's worth breeding, you know, and then he has to have all the personality, you know. When you get, as you get older in dogs, it's kind of like you realize it, you know. It's kind of like with women, when men, you know, certain things ain't as important as they used to be. Personality and compatibility and all that is very, very important. You know what I'm saying? It's the same with dogs. They have to be compatible with you and your lifestyle. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't understand the mentality of a very intelligent dog. Okay, if you got a dog that's very, very intelligent like this, and you raise him to be a certain animal, like say I'll raise him as to be my pet, my buddy, in my apartment or my house or whatever. He's my one dog, and you walk him every day and you walk him around town, and he's got to be nice to everything and be nice to cats even and shit like that. He's not going to know if you just say, okay, I want to go on a pay hunt and go down and put him on something that's done been caught by several dogs. You know what I mean? You're going to get that dog hurt. You got to raise them for what they are, is my point. You know, he's got to know about being in the woods, know the smell, see how this is the thing about pups. You're better off letting them get used to moving out here, used to smelling stuff. Because if you want them to hunt, they got to be able to handle all the smells of it, because it's going to distract them. She just walked into a freaking barbed wire fence with her mouth open. See, they got to learn this shit. You know, it's things that it's got to be a lifelong thing. You know what I mean? It ain't just because a dog's bred a certain way, he's going to be a great dog, is my point. But certain things help, you know. If they ain't got enough in between their ears, you know, their brain is only so big. So it has to be filled with lots of data, you know. And that's where little things like this come in handy, man. Just if you want to use them, I don't care if you live in somewhere and you got to travel to go on a pay hunt. You're better off taking them in the woods all the time. Look at all the quail crossing the road. Yeah, now y'all gonna mess my puppies up. They smell y'all. Come here. Let's see if they can smell them birds. I doubt it. Come on. Come on, guys. This would be interesting if they do. I think they came across right in here. What's that? Birds have probably struck out. Come on, guys. Y'all don't got shit, do you? Well, they didn't smell them, and I seen them with my own eyes. Come on. Ain't no bird dog in them. But, you know, it's just a long process and all. And it's things that you need to know if you're going to try to do this. Because really, if you think you're going to make money with it and all that stuff, there's like 99.95% don't make no money. There's that 1 or 2%, like the big breeders of the fraternity that are that probably make a little bit of money, but they also have workers. They also have, you damn hung up. Stop. You got to start paying attention. Hung up in your damn tongue. How'd you do? Close your mouth. Shit like that happens, man. They got to learn. Come on. Let me see your tongue. Come here. It ain't bad. You know that. There you go. You got to see that firsthand. But you got you too. What are y'all doing? Walking around with your mouths open? But yep, there's things that dogs do to themselves. Damn crazy. I'm right here on the back road on my fence, on the fence line. You know what I mean? I don't even know what the fuck that fence is up there for like that. There ain't no animals out here. But Needs to be cut all up. But anyhow, you know, that's my point on it. I'm not trying to be an asshole and tell y'all, no, you can't get my brood dogs, you know. But I would like them to go to people that have got real experience and can appreciate what has been put into them. You know what I mean? And the same with even my young dogs. You know, like these type dogs. These dogs have had a lot put into them, and they're not just, you know, they're not just pretty papers. You know what I mean? There's a lot of thought process going into every breeding, and you got to understand that. But like I said, they're going to be what you raise them to be. If you raise them to be like this, you raising them in the woods, and they get knowledge of this shit and all that, you're gonna have a good hunting dog. You know, if you raise them as a pet for your house dog or whatever, you're gonna have a good pet, a good house dog. You know, it's just they're gonna be what you want them to be. That's just the way they're wired. But anyway, folks, I hope y'all been doing well and everyone's good. But y'all stay safe, stay blessed, and keep on bulldogging.